Hey everyone, and welcome to another unboxing video from me, Fat Lad Ad. I don't plan to make a habit of doing these because it probably means I'm spending too much money if I've got a lot to unbox, but they are fun to do, so while I've got some stuff to unbox I might as well do it. The item I'm going to be unboxing is a replacement for something I already own, and if you're a regular viewer to the channel you will have heard me complain about several times. The one I currently have is generally fine apart from its battery life, but I had a voucher to use that my old company gave me as a leaving present, and that helped take the sting out of what was quite a high priced item. So before we get started, please take a moment to hit that like button, and if you are new to the channel please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything and it makes it much easier for you to follow along with my journey as I go from Fat Lad Ad, which I currently still am despite losing so much weight, to hopefully Fit Lad Ad this year. I decided to go with Garmin again, despite the issues I've had with the Vivo Active 3, which is my current smartwatch, which you've probably heard me complain about on the channel. The main issues with that are the battery life, so I'm hoping that a new watch will not have those issues. A lot of people with the Vivo Active 3 are complaining that a fairly recent firmware upgrade to the watch has basically decimated the battery life, so I'm hoping Garmin have learned their lesson from that and it's not the case with this watch. I also have other Garmin devices. My cycling computer is a Garmin device which I've had for, well, probably 6 or 7 years, and that hasn't missed a beat. Although I wouldn't mind a new one. I went back and forth on which model to get. It was mainly between the Vivo Active 4, which is obviously the direct replacement for the 3, which is one I currently have, and the Venu 2. Now, the feature sets on both of those watches are generally similar. The Venu 2 has a couple of extra sort of lifestyle and fitness features which seem quite interesting, although I'm not sure how much I'll use. But the main difference for me was what I'm hoping will be a very nice looking AMOLED screen on the Venu 2 compared to the sort of washed out LCD screen that you get on, well, you certainly get on the Vivo Active 3, which is what I've got, and I assume is the same of the Vivo Active 4. Basically, the Vivo Active 3 screen that I have is fine, but you can't really see it in bright sunlight. You know, you have to have the backlight up really high in the sunlight, which doesn't help battery life basically. So I'm hoping that the AMOLED screen, which is more like you get on an Apple Watch or something like that, or a Samsung smartwatch, is going to be a significant improvement for me. So let's get on with the unboxing. So this is the box, like little square box. That's the watch there. It's got a little bit of sealing tape on the bottom here. Trying to get that off with my lack of thumbs. My lack of thumbnails is what I mean. Yeah, I might have to get a knife here. I know it's tradition to get the largest knife you could possibly get for an unboxing, but I also think that's pretty ridiculous. Anyway, that's peeled off, so hopefully now this will come out and there's not much suction usually. And there we have the watch. Let me bring that a little closer to the camera, hopefully it'll stay in focus. I assume that's a sticker and not the actual screen. I think it is. Let's take it out. So the watch itself is on quite a nice bit of solid like foam, compressed foam, which is nice. It's got like a rubber strap on it, but I'm pretty sure that the straps are sort of compatible with that. I'm pretty sure the strap I have for my Vivo Active 3, which you can see is run out of battery despite having been charged this morning, is compatible with it. So I quite like this sort of webbing strap that I've got, because it helps with the sweat. I do get quite a sweat rash underneath when I'm running, because I have to have it tight for the heart rate. So I'm hoping that the straps will be cross compatible. So let's just undo this and pop this out. And there we have another little nice little, almost heart-shaped bit of compressed foam. I'll put those bits in there. And I have a nice new watch. I think it's going to be a similar kind of size to the one I've got. It's maybe a little. It's probably got a smaller bezel, therefore, but the actual the overall size is basically the same. But it's got a smaller bezel, so it means the screen is slightly bigger, I think. Let's take that sticker off. Yeah, it was just a sticker, not the actual screen. Put that in there. It looks like it's got the same charging connector as my current one, which I can't say I'm over the moon about. I think I don't like these sort of these proprietary charging connectors that Garmin have. I'd prefer it if it was just a micro USB or something like that, but beggars can't be choosers, or a USB-C. But I'd also like it if it was wireless charging, but that's obviously a bit, probably restricted for the really expensive versions. Let's see what else we got in the box. Got a rather chunky boy user manual, which I assume has got like every language under the sun. Yeah, being in Europe, we get pretty much every language. The actual English bit is that much, essentially, and then a product safety information, which again is your standard fare. Again, that much is English. So yeah, I'll read those at some point, but who reads the manual? And then we've got a charge cable, which will hopefully add to my. I do hope that my old charging cables will work, because I do have like a dock style one, which is really quite nice to use. Much better than these ones that just sort of stick out the back. I'll just have a look. Actually, let me take this one off, and then we'll have a look and compare the charge docks. Yeah, they basically look the same to me. So hopefully that means I can use the same ones I have. Put my fingerprints all over that. So let's plug it in. Move these out of the way. Move my old watch out of the way. Sorry about the dustiness of my desk, by the way. It's got this like sort of foam mat on it, which doesn't have to pick up the dust. So I'll just plug this in on my. Got like a little USB port on my keyboard here. And there we have. That's obviously connecting to my computer. I can't bring any higher to the camera because it's obviously connected to USB. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll get it charged and get it on and using it, and I think I'm going to go out for a walk this afternoon because the sun's out and it seems quite mild again, so I might go out and head out for a walk. And I'll let you know at some point in the future how I'm getting on with it. I may do a review or something like that. But for now, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. Please remember to hit the like button, and if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing, which will make it much easier for you to follow my journey to lose yet more weight and become fit like a ad. Why not check out the suggested video below, or if you're a real sucker for punishment, why not check out my season 1 playlist, which means you can follow my journey from basically 19 stone to where I am now, which is about 16.5 stone. But for now, that's all from me, and I'll see you in the next video, whichever that will be.